Yo designers, we are going to jump into how to save projects to a client's Google Drive. So this is primarily going to mean we're condensing our source files of a project and uploading them to the client's Google Drive upon completion of a project. So we've made this pretty simple in terms of the process, but there are some specifics that you need to know. So for example, if we were working on this project for this customer and we have finished the project, then we are ready to condense our project files and upload them so the customer has the final files and the source files in their Google Drive that they get created when they start the company. So our Google Drive links are very easy to find. They're going to be at the top of every single project. So you're always going to find the Google Drive directory for this client here at the top of your link. So anytime we're uploading a project's files, we're always going to click through that link. And this link is going to bring us into the customer's actual Google Drive that we've created. So you're not going to upload the project here or the source files here. You're going to actually need to make that new project folder inside of the drive so that we can upload our new design there. So what you can do is simply right click anywhere on the drive, add a new folder, and make sure you're in the drive link that was at the top of the project. Hit new folder, and then we're going to follow the naming procedure for a Google Drive folder. So that is very simple. It is the name of the project. So if we go back to the project, this is the name that we're going to put into the first part of the folder name. We can copy that and then we can simply paste it. We're going to put a dash there, and then we're going to get that unique project number from the Asana URL, which we know is right here. So we'll highlight that. We can copy that again. Then we can come here and paste that into our name. Make sure that slash is not in the name. And now we've got the actual folder we're going to create, and we can create that now. So now that we've created that folder and it has popped up here, it's highlighted, we know this is the one. Then we're going to double click that, and now we're in the actual folder we need to upload these project files to. So now let's look at what we need to do to get our project files ready. Here's the project in a Finder window. It's going to be pretty similar in a Windows computer as a Mac computer, and you're just going to follow the similar processes to get this condensed and put into organization. So what we need to do here is make sure that our files are organized. As you can see, I have the project, I have the actual final files, and then I have a folder for the assets. So you always want to make sure that everything is organized before we compress this into a folder and we upload that to the client. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that everything's clear and organized, and you can name a folder final PNG or whatever the file type's going to be, and then make sure you just put all of the final assets into a folder together so it's not disorganized or messy when the client gets it and opens up that zip file. So what we want to make sure we're doing as well outside of the folder organization is making sure that all of the layers in our projects are named, are color coded, are pretty easy and straightforward to understand what's going on. I know personally as a designer, if you're in a rush, you're usually just throwing things together, but we do need to take a moment to just at least make sure things are semi-organized in terms of what does the project look like. So we don't want to have everything kind of being a mess. Condensing things into groups, color coding them in After Effects, or making them groups in Photoshop is going to be the best practice. So once we've got this all together and it's inside of the original project folder that I have on my desktop, I can just simply grab all three of them and then make a new folder with this selection. And I'm basically going to want to name this folder what I would be naming the zip file. So what I can do is simply come back to the project name, because that's exactly what I'm going to want to name this with one simple change. And I'm going to copy that, go back outside, and paste this into my folder name. But what I want to make sure I do is remove the size, because as we spoke about in the video about how to name files, This is something we remove because there might be multiple file sizes in here, or project sizes, and we don't want to label the project according to that. So we simply get rid of the size, and then we're left with the accurate name for a zip file. Once you have that done, it's easy here. 1, 2, 3 on Mac. I can compress it. There are similar ways to do this on Windows. You're going to take that compressed file, drag it, and drop it into the Google Drive folder. Once that uploads, it's readily available for a customer. Make sure that before you leave this screen, you get that check mark over there where the file has been uploaded and confirmed. Otherwise, we do risk not uploading the file completely, and then it's a corrupt file. So that is all there is to uploading a file to a client's Google Drive. If you do have any questions, please ask your team trainer or your team leader. Thank you.